So when you talk about the context of biology and ecology, we could also talk about religion and what, in a way, I guess there's some jargon terms for it that I'll avoid, but in a way, let's just call it sort of the long historical hangover of the Judeo-Christian religions.
The need to presume a God of some kind that will reward or punish us based on some kind of activity, some kind of standard, that even in these communities that consider themselves rigorously and intensely atheist
and rationalist, and so,
it's like the stronger they deny the faith and ideology of punishment and reward and divine punishment and reward that underlies so much of our, at least Western heritage, the more they end up resurrecting those ideas in spaces that, according to their content, aren't supposed to have those kinds of ideologies at all, right? What kind of atheist is someone like Yudkowsky and his followers to presume or to imagine this, essentially imagining a vengeful God into existence?
This God machine.
How can you still call yourself an atheist when you believe that, the development of artificial intelligence is provoking the development of a God machine that will fulfill everything that a 14th century priest in southern France or Bavaria would say to his followers about, God's divine punishment on us?
Just a coincidence?
Is it a coincidence, or do these ideas keep coming back because folks just aren't careful enough about how to really purge them completely from their thinking?
Yeah, there's a kind of return of the repressed there. I mean, it's in a Freudian sense, but the average futurist who really embraces this sort of thing is probably not going to want to hear me bring up psychoanalysis or something like that. I think we could also take this on in a more pragmatic way. It doesn't have to be about the unconscious assumptions that people have that are built in by their childhood experiences of being choir boys and Catholic church or something, but it's instead just it's a narrative structure that we all get exposed to at some time. And that's why thinking about things like existential risk, which tends to imagine distant futures, to me, just it has to sort of be able to do something with its literariness, right? It's not that we shouldn't speculate. It's that we should realize that we're repeating a story that's been told for hundreds of years. That would have been told by this 14th century priest, right? And it's realizing that when we talk about uploading consciousness, separating the mind from the body, that the echoes of a Christian tradition are extremely strong in that. So to me, that's not just a coincidence. It's hardwired into our, say, Anglo-American imperial and post-imperial culture.
It's our historical heritage.
And so, just understanding that cultural history, that religious history, it's part of the kind of work that I do. But doing that, and I can get 50 students in a classroom listening to it, but it's not the sort of thing that makes headlines in the way that a leadership change at OpenAI will.